Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for anyone who has a Taurus sun sign, Taurus moon sign, Taurus ascendant, anyone who feels they have strong traits of Taurus in their personality and in the way they think. We're taking a look at your current energies. Some of you could have just stepped into them, and some of you could be in the midst of them, some of you could be towards the end of it. We are going to explore these energies and get a little guidance for you. Take what makes sense to you, take what connects with your situation, and think through all the guidance before following it. It should appeal to your head as well as your heart. Then it'll be in, synchronizing well for you. All right, let's get started with Taurus. What's your past? King of Cups. Is it okay? Okay, fine. We're starting with the King of Cups. Ten of Wands. Ten of Swords. Eight of Swords. Seems like a bit of a heavy duty reading, Taurus, for you. You got two tens and you got Eight of Swords. The good news is we are analyzing your past as of now. Okay, so in the past, there is this card of King of Cups. It is somebody who is very, who does his or her, they do their duties very well, but at heart they are very very emotional. They don't let their feelings and emotions come through, in whatever they have to do. So they maintain, you know they come across as a little stoic. Like, I have to do my work, I cannot display my emotions, I cannot show my feelings, I need to fulfill my responsibilities. So with that kind of an approach, they don't really, very often express themselves emotionally. So you can say that they're a little withdrawn, they hold back on the emotions. Mind you, within they are very very emotional, they're very very sensitive, but they don't let that come across for the simple reason: when you are a king, you cannot afford to, wear your heart on your sleeve. Right? You cannot come across as a very emotional person. You have to, there's a certain persona of a king, you got to, you know, I mean, that's how, you have to project yourself to the world, right? A sense of responsibility, a little sober, okay, more, duty bound, a little reserved. You have to do the right things, especially in public eye. Okay, because you are a king, you're not a normal person. So even this person, whoever this is, whoever this is within your group of Taurus people, you have been like this. You have not come across, you've not been able to, express yourself emotionally, because either you felt that your emotions were not reciprocated, your feelings were not appreciated, or you felt that there was a certain group of people which was very cold and they themselves were very emotionally withdrawn. So obviously, you being warm and cordial, and very, not cordial but warm and nice and genuine, those people did not appreciate it. So whatever the reason was, I've just given you a few scenarios. You have also held back, or you could be experiencing, a relationship with a person who was held back. See how it works for you. Just because your emotions did not get reciprocated, or if somebody was very genuine and nice to you, you, for whatever reason, you did not reciprocate. It can work both ways, right? And this was a big burden for you. You found it. I mean, just look at this illustration. You've got this, witch. She is, going, it's an uphill climb for her. She's holding all the swords, and the cat is also on her back to boot, right? I mean, even the cat is refusing to, walk on its own. So, this was a big burden that you could not express yourself, or it was a big burden that, the person could not express and tell you how they felt. whatever it was an emotional burden, right? Which, that lack of expression or the lack of sharing has been a big burden. And but now, this reading is telling you that this kind of a heavy phase is over. Okay, this kind of a heavy phase is over. If it is you, who was a little bit drawn, now you're stepping into a time where you no longer need to hold back. This phase of holding back for you is over, and the phase of somebody holding back from you is also over. Take it in both scenarios. Okay, it's over now. You're ready to, like, the worst is over, and now look at this witch, reaching out for their the broomstick. They're ready to move forward. This situation is over. So you see this person over here, I think there's somebody running away. They have put all the swords, thinking and leaving them for dead. But it's like the situation is over, but the person is, the situation is over, the person has done what they have, and now they have moved away. They cannot do anything more. So in a sense, the situation is over, but you are ready to get up anew. All right. And but right now, you feel a little stuck. So from this particular position, let me say, you're in, like lying prostrate like this, you're able to at least sit up now and start thinking. You do feel bound, you do feel restricted, you wonder, what is the next thing you can do. So probably you're sitting up and deciding. At least the swords are out of your back, Taurus. Okay, so you are in a slightly better position, though you still do not know how to proceed, what to do, what to, how to move on from here. Okay, so there is a reconciliation coming for you, Taurus, from, whether you would like to, whether you feel that you should make an offer, or you should initiate contact. If you feel that you should be doing it and you should be reaching out, by all means do it, because this is guidance from the universe. And if you feel that, you know it wasn't, this is about another person, then they are sure to reach out to you, Taurus. Okay, there is going to be a patch up, there is going to be a reconciliation, there is going to be, trying to mend the past. And what is it that you need to do? Take the, just put an end to this particular phase, and see how your meeting goes or your conversation goes, and leave the past where it belongs. Don't carry any of this, because here, you see the witch, move turning her back to this entire situation, which was so horrible. Okay, so the witch is moving forward, and you're putting the past behind. So whatever resolution happens, whatever conversation happens, whatever comes up for the two of you, it'll work out very nicely, and you will be able to put the past back where it belongs. So what transpires, it's going to be different for everybody, but yes, there seems to be an opportunity for you to come together and discuss, and probably, I do not know, some of you would want to talk about this, and some of you don't. But whatever it is, the outcome, whatever the outcome is, I mean, the whatever happens in your meeting, you can be rest assured that this past will be put to a nice end. You look at these 10 wands and you look at these 10 swords, but here you look, this is a card of emotional fulfillment, 8 of cups. Okay, she's arranged all these things very nicely, so your past will be arranged in such a way that you can be free of it and walk, proceed very happily and in a very light manner, because she's not carrying her past, she's just carrying a little bag of essentials. So you will be able to put this past, and you will not be carrying it with you either in your mind or in your heart, especially not in your heart, because this is 8 of cups. You will move away from this terrible situation. Okay, and what is going to be the outcome for you? 10 of pentacles. Now for those of you who feel that you would like to, um some of you, see, again, it's very difficult to tell for a large group. Some of you will be moving away from this person after having sorted it out nicely, and for some of you, you could be patching up with these people and having a long term relationship from here on, where your past will not impact your present and future. For some of you, it is going to be a complete end to this relationship, and for some of you it could be marriage. It all depends on what you want. It all depends on what happens here. All right, but whatever it is, the past is going to be given a good end, a good conclusion. Okay, so I wouldn't, let me just get a little guidance for you, because everyone is in at different stages of their own growth and their own journey. So it's, some of you might not be looking at the marriage, some of you just want, the whole thing to wind up nicely. Some of you are in the state where you could be getting, you would be very keen on getting married. So it's difficult to tell. So your basic guidance is that love and nurture your body. So just look after yourself and discern the truth. So don't assume anything. Don't assume anything. It says the problem with making assumptions is we believe they are the truth. We make assumptions, we misunderstand, we take it personally, then we react by sending emotional poison with our word. This creates a whole big drama for nothing. Probably, some of you experienced this in the past. So, now when you, I think, have this conversation or you get together, probably you will be able to sift through what is true and what is not. Okay, and what is true and what is not, and then you will be able to you the light will shine, as it is evident from this illustration. A lot of light will be shed on your situation and what the truth of the situation is, which is bringing about some change and transformation, because both your cards have got butterflies here, here. So here as well, and you got new growth, you got new flowers coming out from all the four fingers and thumb. So basically whatever you get to know, whatever is being told to you, whatever is shared with you, and whatever you share with another person, a lot of things will come to light, a lot of truths will be revealed, which is going to transform this entire past. You will start seeing this past in a very different light, in a very different way, and that is why you can give it a good closure and either move, say your goodbye and move forward, or now you realize that what was what. And for those of you who are very happy with however the meeting went and whatever you figured out, now you're able to commit to the relationship. But I think in this particular meeting, a lot of things will be revealed to you and to the other person. A lot of things will become very, very clear, and you'll it's a card of growth as well, and it's a card of um, um, change. And here you got adjacent possibilities. So this reading is also, this particular card in this reading is telling you that I do not know why I put it over here. I could have easily put it here, but I think just um, just bear in mind that this particular meeting could offer you, or things could happen which you did not expect, because you have a card of adjacent possibilities. Okay, however, at the bottom of the deck you have this victory card, which is a very good it's a very positive card. But what it is, what this adjacent possibilities is saying, that don't go with a specific, leave it all open how things pan out. You don't need to decide then. You don't assume, don't see, how, don't make a plan when you go and talk to this person or meet with this person. Go with a completely blank slate and just see how things are going to play out, because it is definitely not going to work out the way you are visualizing it, or what you are creating for yourself, or what you are planning. That might happen, it might not happen, but the very fact that this card has come out, it means that there will be things which you probably never expected, you could never think of. A lot of unexpected, just be open to the magic of the universe. That is all I like to say, because whatever happens, however it happens, it will all end on a very good note, because you got this card of victory. It's going to be a win-win situation for you and the other person, that is for sure. Now how it happens, how it plays out, it will be different for different people, because everyone is at a different stage, right? So I will leave the reading at that. And the cards are saying that just be open to things happening in ways which you could not even think of. right? And at the end of it, it is going to be a win-win situation. The truth will be revealed to you. You'll feel, you'll feel very happy. A sense of growth will have, you will feel that yes, a lot of things have grown. You have grown, the other person has grown, situations have grown, right? Everything is going to be blossoming, everything would be, growing in a very, very nice and beautiful manner. So just I'll leave the reading at that, and just go with an open mind, because it's going to work out for everybody. So with that, I'll wrap up your reading, Taurus. If you liked the content, do subscribe to the channel for regular updates. Thank you.